My name is Patrick Maselli, and I wish to apply for both the painting and drawing positions and the creative arts studio and ceramics position as a teaching artist. And I have been a teaching artist for the past 30 years. I began a number of years ago at Little Street Arts Center, and then since have begun teaching in other places in and around Chicago. I find that as a teaching artist, that really the classroom is sort of an extension of my studio. That the experiences and the things I discovered and what I do in my studio is really paramount or very much connected to what I do in the classroom. How I problem solve, how I develop a project, how I finish a project, all goes into how I teach the process of making art. And I think the important thing for me is always not just to tell my students what to do or how to do it, but to get them to come to those conclusions of, when you're working on something, how do you look at that piece? How do you decide if it's finished? How do you decide how to make it better? And I don't want to just tell them how to do that. I mean, I oftentimes see what's going on in their work and can make changes, but I think it's really important for them to figure that out. And I like to figure out in their own work, but to begin to collaborate and communicate with their fellow students in that process. And I think part of that is having projects that are collaborative in nature. Um, and I think it's always important to teach or to treat one's students with the utmost respect and take their information or their input into the class as being valuable, and always have a positive attitude, always be welcoming and encouraging. I mean, the old saying, you get more bees with honey or sugar, is so true. You really, by being a positive influence in their life, you'd be surprised years later, students will come up to me and say, I always remember what you said in class, or I've never forgotten, in a positive way, of course. So yes, it's been a great experience for me over the past 30 years. It's made me not only to be teaching in this program, not only a better teacher, but a better artist. Oftentimes I say to myself, when I'm having issues in my own work, I mean, what would I tell my students? And that's become very valuable, so that's been sort of a two-way street for me. Anyway, I'm very much interested in continuing to teach in this program, and I think it's the best job that I have and have, and the most challenging too for that reason. Thank you.